Hey guys, today's video is going to be my January favorites. I haven't filmed a favorites in I feel like 6 or 7 months at least, so I was just kind of thinking about what to film today. I was going to do a get ready with me, but I just wasn't in the mood to like talk about how I was doing my makeup, so I didn't do that. But as I was doing it, I realized that a lot of stuff that I have like spread across my vanity, which is a total mess, I haven't really talked about yet, so I wanted to sit down and talk about some of my favorite things this month. Starting with my beauty blender. Now, this is like a long time favorite. I've had this for like 2 years, but I lost it for like 6 months or so. I don't know, 4 months? Too long for me. Maybe it was only 2 months, but still, it felt like forever. My makeup, I was using lots of brushes, and I got the Real Technique sponge and everything. Sorry about Mama Cat. She's so fucking annoying. Are you done yet? No? Anyways. My makeup, I feel like there's a couple brushes that I do love, but that there's nothing that really compares to a beauty blender for me. Like, especially, I wear the Revlon Colorstay foundation like every day, and that can get cakey really fast. And I feel like with the beauty blender, it just like distributes like the most thin, even, beautiful layer of it. So, super been loving that. Found it again. It's probably time for me just to break down and purchase a new one. But I just washed it really well, and now I have it back in my life, and it's great. I actually have a couple of skincare favorites this month, which is totally strange for me. Usually I don't talk about skincare, but I feel like this I have not talked about enough, and I love it. This is my 3rd bottle, and I'm almost empty. This is the Simple cleansing water. I haven't tried the new Garnier one, and I haven't tried the Maybelline one, but this one is amazing. This gets like all your eye makeup off. Like, you wash your face and then you're like, oh shit, I still have eyeliner on every fucking time, right? That gets it off without irritating your eyes and without leaving an oily film. So I really like that. I have no problem with oily films, except I feel like if it's going to be an oily film, I want it to be a natural oil, not like full of chemicals. And speaking of an oily film, this is my next favorite. This is the Balance Guru Organic Pharmaceuticals Nourish Me Facial Serum. This is basically a face oil. I know it says serum, but I think it's just because they didn't want to put oil on it because people are scared of that word. But this is like a face oil. I've already used like, I don't know, a quarter of the bottle this month. I absolutely love it. I got it in my Good Being box this month, and it's fantastic. I think it retails for like $40 a bottle, so it's a little bit pricey, but it's really good. I mean, if you've ever tried facial oils, you know that there's nothing quite like it. It makes my skin so hydrated that I feel like I don't need to put on moisturizer in the morning. Like, I wash my face to get the oil off so it doesn't break down my makeup during the day, but I feel like I don't need to follow up with a moisturizer. This is basically, let's see, argan oil and primrose and rosehip and then jojoba. Like, those are like the main 4 oils in it. And I love it. You can get any facial oil though, I feel like any brand, any one works. Anyways. And then I have, on the opposite end of super hydrating, I have a charcoal mask. This is the Avon Clear Skin Pore Perfecting Black Mineral Mask. You have no idea how many times I just tried to say that. It's got salicylic acid in it, and I feel like this is just a really good basic charcoal mask to have on hand. Again, I'm not really picky with brands. Like, when this runs out, I'll just probably buy the next charcoal mask that I see, because I really like charcoal masks. This one's a little bit weird, but I wanted to throw it in now because the rest of it is going to be makeup. This is the Highlands Calms Forte Sleep Aid. I can't live without this, for real. Like, I don't sleep unless I have this. I mean, I can, but rarely. This is like a non-habit forming sleeping pill. It's completely natural. There's no like weird stuff in it, and it's non-habit forming. Like completely non-habit forming. I do still use like the over-the-counter sleeping pills on nights that I really can't sleep. But even those have like started to lose effect on me. Like, I take too many allergy medicines for those to be effective, because that's basically just like a high dose of Benadryl, basically. Tip for you, just in case you didn't know that. But yeah, I can't live without those. This month has been really hard. Sleep-wise, I've been working a lot of late nights, and also home life has not been easy. I'll touch on that in a few months or something, I don't know. And then going right along with that, this is the Benefit Bowing Concealer. This is shade 2. It really helps with your under-eye concealer, and your under-eye bags to conceal them. I'm sure that you've heard me talk about this though. And let's just continue on with eyes. I have basically used this palette every day this month. This is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and I love it. There's cool tones and warm tones. I don't have a lot of browns. Like I have like a couple of matte taupe colors, but I don't have a lot of matte browns. Actually, I don't really have a lot of mattes. This is basically all of my mattes in one palette. So I love it. It's fantastic. They wear really long and they wear really well. They blend out easily, so in love with that. Going along with that, one of the things I got for Christmas was a whole bunch of Real Technique brushes. The little starter pack of eye brushes is amazing. These ones look really similar, but maybe are they the same? No, they're not. They're almost the same. This one's denser. But this came with like a couple more. Like it had like an angled brush. I feel like there was one more or two more, but anyways, these brushes are amazing. They fit really well in your crease, and I just don't have a lot of other big fluffy dome brushes like this, and I feel like they've been working really well for me. Another brush is the e.l.f. eyebrow brush. All the writing is rubbed off, but I know this is e.l.f. This is like the dual end one with a spoolie and an angled brush, and it's just significantly better than the angled brush I used to use, so I'm in love with this. And then another Real Techniques brush is their contour brush. It fits perfectly in that little sweet spot and it picks up a lot of product, but I feel like it blends it out really well, so in love with this. And going along with that, I am absolutely in love with my Wet n Wild contour palette. The light shade is basically my skin tone, so that basically is just like a setting powder for me. It doesn't really highlight my face, but this contour shade is perfect. I really enjoy it, and I feel like it's a little bit cooler of a shade than I have been using, and my Sunny Bronzer just snapped in half. Great. But let's see, can I get them close enough for you to see? See how they're like pretty similar in shade, but this one I feel like is significantly warmer. I really like this color, and I really like this one's blendability. This one I feel like blends out a lot easier than the Sunny Bronzer did, so in love with that. And then the last thing I have to talk about here is Zoya nail polishes. These are 5 free, like the 5 bad chemical free, and as you know, I'm allergic to 2 or 3 of those chemicals, so I have to get 5 free ones if I wear any nail polish at all, and these are amazing. I've worn all 4 shades now. The kind of muted mauve one is definitely my favorite, but the pink was also really nice. These 3 are creams, and this one is a shimmer. So this pink one is called Dana, and I absolutely love it. It's like a really hot but cool pink, and it lasts. These all last really well on the nails. This one is Mia, and it's like a very muted color, which I love. It makes my hands look really like pretty and like natural, but not dead, because I feel like a lot of nude shades make my hands just look dead, and I hate that look. This is like a true fire engine red. This is Carmen, and I love it. And then the last one is Estelle, which is, like I said, like a shimmery shade, and I'm wearing that today, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but to me it's obvious. And that was everything for January. I do have 2 complete utter fails, though. They are both lip products. These, I have 3 of them. These are the e.l.f. lip liner and blending brushes, and the colors of them are like nowhere near any of the lipsticks that I own and use. Like this one is just red, and it is like a kind of browny red. Like I don't like brown reds, so this is pointless. I had another 2, and again, their shade names, like there's only like a handful of colors, and their shade names, you're like, okay, it's red, it's gonna be like a standard like lip liner that's red, like the Jordana Sedona red. Can you guys see the difference? The Sedona red is the one on the top. Like that's what I was expecting this to be, and it was like not anywhere near that, and neither were any of the other ones. So I feel like that was really terrible. I will be pretty much just tossing those. And the blending brush on the other end is ginormous. Let me grab that back out. It's huge. It's giant. Like what the fuck are you supposed to do with this? This is not a lip liner brush. This is not, no. And then the last fail I have is, or rather the other fail I have is the Wet n Wild Mega Last, I don't know what the hell this is. This is one of their like liquid lipstick things. This one is in Pocket Full of Roses, and it is an absolutely gorgeous color, and on the hand it looks absolutely beautiful, and I thought I was gonna super love it. but on the lips, it dries down so much that it just like sucks itself into all the little tiny wrinkles of your lips and then makes them super obvious. Like, it makes my lips look like deadness. And then it's a bitch to remove, which I think all liquid lipsticks are a bitch to remove, but this one, like, I literally took a piece and peeled it off, which I feel like is really gross. Like, I feel like that shouldn't happen. I did around the house one day, just, no matter how uncomfortable it was, did just leave this on my lips the whole day. And by the end of the day, I had like a little tiny bit around the very edge of my lips, and the rest of it had kind of like peeled and flaked off through the day. So it's not even, I wouldn't even wear this if it didn't make my lips look like an asshole. That was too much to say on YouTube, huh? Anyways, it's really pretty, but it was a total fail. So I am looking for better liquid lipsticks. If you have any recommendations, please leave them below. And that was it for January, and I will see you at the end of February for another update, because I actually really love doing favorites. So I'm going to try to get back in the habit of doing them. If you have any other video requests or recommendations for things I should do, please leave them in a comment below. You can follow me here, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and let's see what else. I think Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest I'm Lipstick Dupe. Instagram I have a Lipstick Dupe one, but I don't really use it, so it's Sarah Loves Coffee. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's Shepherds and Heels. I'm brand new at the Snapchat game, so y'all are going to have to teach me how to use it if you want to interact with me there, because I'm kind of clueless. Anyways, you guys, I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.